that we are actually live. Yep, it is live. It says upcoming, so I'm assuming that means we're live. Let's see. Before I go and actually, all right, so cool. We are live. So I wanted to point something out that kind of it got on my nerves just a little. So one of the YouTubers that I watch, and he was making a thing about Zootopia making a getting, how do I put this? But it was basically how he thinks Zootopia should get an Oscar.
The thrill of off-road racing. Well, then you'll be happy to sign up for this new expedition.
And, I agree. I'd love to see Zootopia get an Oscar. I've wanted to see it for a while. Zootopia 2 deserves one. At least I think they do. Very weird now. Anyway, and this is what pissed me off. This person said, and this person is the same person that keeps on about the shipping or whatever. And he said, fingers crossed for an Oscar. That would be it would be a gift for the fandom, mainly for the Wild Hop shippers. I said, why mainly the shippers? I'm not a shipper, and I'd love to see Zootopia 2 get an Oscar. Don't act like you shippers are the only ones who care about the film. It's rude and disrespectful. And it really was, like, the way that they said it and everything. It's basically they don't care, or they don't think that people like me who don't agree with the ship want to see Zootopia 2 get an Oscar. I'd love to see Zootopia 2 get an Oscar. I believe that it deserves one. As hard work as what I'm understanding they've put into this film, I think it will probably get an Oscar. But that does not mean that in order for it to get an Oscar, that Nick and Judy need to get together. And that's basically what they're saying, is that in order for it to work, Nick and Judy have to get together. I'm sorry, dude, but that's not true. You don't need that in order for that to happen. And apparently they're competing with K-pop Demon Hunters. And I still have yet to watch that, thank God. I don't think I ever will, but somebody made a fan-made thing of, like, Nick and Judy and Gary doing a dance. I guess it was off of the film or whatever. And it looked like, the song itself actually sounded really cool until they started bringing all that other crap into it, and I couldn't stand to listen to it anymore. But, like, the beginning of the song was really, really good. But, I haven't watched the film. I don't know what it's like, so I can't, judge it on that. It would be unfair. But, it gets on my nerves how the shippers just seem to exclude us non-shippers from
of off-road sites you get to discover. So get your backpack. We're going deeper into off-road addiction under the careful curation of our home specialist Pierce, the off-roader himself.
It just feels like the shippers just kind of exclude the non-shippers from anything, and it's like, we're a part of the fandom too. We may not agree on anything when it comes to what should happen with Nick and Judy, but that doesn't mean that we should be excluded like we don't matter. It's rude and it's disrespectful. And if I'm thinking correctly, yeah, it's some kind of Volkswagen. I try to be respectful to the shippers, even though they get on my freaking nerves more than I can even begin to say. But, when you start being rude like that, and I'm thinking this is the same guy, and I'm pretty sure it is. This is the same guy that was in the Discord that was constantly trying to force Nick and Judy together in the Discord. And I just got to a point to where I just left the guy, the YouTuber's Discord, because that guy just kept on and he wasn't doing anything to keep him quiet or anything, because he just kept trying to shove the ship on it. And see, that's the issue that I'm having. I don't care if you ship Nick and Judy. To all to their own, you know? You know, everybody has a right to their imagination, and I believe that. But it's when you start just constantly, that's the only thing you talk about, that it becomes an issue. You know, I want to hear what people think, like, about who the villain's gonna be, and like what Nick and Judy are gonna have to go through, and you know what caused them to fail in a week that's almost getting them fired. You know, that's the kind of stuff I want to talk about, not that, you know, shipping crap. And people are using the excuse, and this is the thing that really gets me. People are using the excuse, oh, well, it needs to happen in Zootopia 2 because the fact that it would, quote unquote, and I believe that they said this, I don't remember exactly how they said it, so I'm not going to say quote unquote, excuse me. They said that Nick and Judy need to be a couple because then it would bring romance back into Disney films. And it's like, well, how about we just wait until Disney makes a film about a romance instead of trying to force it into a film that's quite literally about a cop and now two cops that are best friends. You know, like, stop trying so hard is, I guess, what I want to say. But anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it and we're gonna, you know, cruise around in this weird looking Mercedes. I honestly wish I knew what model. I can probably tell you. Hold on. Let me get to where we're going, and I'll tell you. Dink, donk. Bye-bye, Dodge Dakota. Or Daytona. I think, is that Dakota or Daytona? I can't remember. Car. But how's everybody's, Volkswagen, Mercedes, same thing to me. They're both German, we'll put it that way. Alright, hold on, I can actually tell you now. It is a race Touareg 3. I don't, English, that can't be English. But yeah, there is a Mercedes truck. It's an X-Class. And I do like that Mercedes truck. Honestly, if I could get one, I'd probably own one, although the parts would probably kill me. I just wouldn't want to pay shipping or handling or anything else on any parts. That's one of the issues you run into with Mercedes owners. Is hold on a second. Okay, so let me ask a question. Are you going to be a smartass? Because if you are, you can leave right now. Okay? I'm not dealing with that shit today. Alright, I ain't the only damn human being that makes a mistake. So don't be a smartass. I don't handle it very well. Just ask the last smartass. Oh wait, you can't. He's gone. Okay, you know what? Take yourself a 10-second break, and then when you think about it and you want to decide to stop being an ass, then you can come back. is supposed to be a rally car, although I don't know. It feels like a luxurious rally car for some strange reason. Feels like something you'd see in like a James Bond film or something, with the bad guy and it being like the main antagonist, or what is it, antagonist's thing. Alright, didn't I do this yesterday? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Oh, these are real clips from Hawaii. It really does. Think flexible? Dude, I'm fat as hell. There ain't flexibility in me. Welcome to Volume 2. I'm glad there's only 2 of each of these. There's only, I think, like 2 things where there's 2 playlists, and it was the Japan one and then this one. How many events are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dear Jesus! You ain't wrong, man.
Another activity awaits.
Alright, well, since we drove all the way here, I like switching vehicles, so we get to drive the buggy. I do believe that Jeep is actually what they give you as a reward for the finishing this one. What's my favorite movie? Are we talking action movies, animated movies, whatever? Because my favorite animated movie, of course, you should know by now, is Zootopia. But if we're talking action movies, I'm stuck between Red, The Expendables, and The Transporter. And of course the Fast and Furious films go in there somewhere too, but you know. Scary and comedy. Okay, scary movie. I have to say Christine.
He's not going to be with you live, but he's been making voice logs during his journey and has shared them with you. Those recordings will be accompanying you for every event on this playlist.
And then comedy, that's a hard one. I'd probably have to say either Happy Gilmore or what was that? What was that other one that Adam Sandler played in? The one where he got the mansion. I can't. Dang it! I can't. Freaking. I don't know the name of it now, and it. I hate when I do that. Like, just completely forget. It was like Mr. Good something or something like that. I still have yet to. Oh yeah, The Mask is up there too. Yeah, I forgot about The Mask.
How well did Pierce gauge the adrenaline
Holy
levels
shit.
for this playlist? You be the judge, driver.
The Mask has got to be funny. It is funny. I forgot about that movie, honestly, until you mentioned it. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a quote from the movie. Nah, I'm just gonna, you know, it's a good movie. It depends on which Looney Tunes we're talking about. Like, I liked the Looney Tunes show.
Entry one, found this old tape recorder in the mess I call my boot. I mostly use it for shopping lists, but this has got to be a better use for it.
But I like the old Looney
Motorfest has sent me
Tunes.
on a mission. It's all part of the new off-road
Let's see, if I had to choose my favorite,
I'm going on a solo
like,
trip around the island to find the best trails this land can provide. Oh my gosh, I'm buzzing.
hold on, I'm trying to do this race. I'll talk in a second.
I'm currently moving along the leeward coast east of the volcano. The view is bonkers. I can see all the way to the ocean. This route, though, it's a real quagmire.
We're just gonna, you know, cheat a little. It's fine. Not really cheating if it's a path, you know. I'm trying to think of like my favorite Looney Tunes character, and honestly, it's either Tweety Bird or Sylvester. Suffering succotash.
I'm gonna suggest Motorfest uses that Falcon SSV. I really liked it last time. It's sturdy but agile, perfect for adventurers getting ready for their first battle.
I always like the Tweety Bird things.
Bloody hell! Almost caught out by a downhill turn there. Anyone listening, you better be careful if you want to finish in one piece.
I'm trying to think of the other series, like Tom and Jerry. Oh my god, that was like my childhood. I miss the old Tom and Jerry though. The Tom and Jerry, I think it was Tom and Jerry Tales. That was good.
Maybe I'll have a look in these wrecks for an old bottle of something to keep me warm. Might get lucky.
Tom and Jerry were always entertaining. They turned to Silverado, man. What did they do to the poor Silverado? I'm gonna bet I gotta go up to this next one again. Yep. 1010. I think I know of the movie 1010. I haven't watched it though. I do know another one that's about like a bulldog or whatever that was in World War I. Really smart.
After setting up that nice SSV introduction, Pierce, during his little tour of the island,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm having a brain fart with that.
To yet just another level. So much so that he's decided to lend you his own special Land Rover Defender for this next event.
I'm trying to think about that movie I was just talking about though. I can't remember what it was called now. Dang it. Horrible with movie names. Have you watched the movie Greyhound?
You're going back in. You got the gist of it, right? As you progress on these tracks, you'll still be walking in Pierce's footsteps. So I'll keep playing you his recordings.
Oh, you gotta watch that movie. That's a great World War II movie. It's a naval movie too, so I go crazy over that stuff.
Woke up with quite a headache, but I managed to reach Peacock Flat and I'm ready to scout more terrain. Let's go for a dip.
Well, I screwed up there. What's my hobby? I have models, but I don't really mess with them because I don't have the space for it. But other than that, just playing video games is really...
I'm riding the current like a Pacific salmon.
I can actually probably name you a few of the models I have. I don't have a massive collection. I want to do the Lego models, not Legos, but you know the brick models and stuff. I was looking at a website and there's like a buttload of them. I'd love to get my hands on them, but paying $100 for like something that might fit in my hand, actually they're a lot bigger than that, I'm just exaggerating, is a lot of money.
My little friends on the back seat have made the supreme sacrifice. I completely forgot to throw them back in the water. Oh, this is heartbreaking. That path is magnificent, though. It's got everything off-roading addicts crave.
Dear Lord, my turning. All right, here we go. This is actually quite entertaining, and this game is fun.
These caves, aren't they just the dog's bollocks? The festival people are going to need a proper all-rounder to handle this brilliant path. Well, that's decided. I'm giving away my own trusty old Defender for that race. It's a little banged up, but it's the most reliable machine there is and a great companion. I can see on my map there's a passage up north. Looks like an easy downhill straightaway. Perfect way to avoid a detour.
Honestly, like, I'm more of a hands-on person.
Oh, I take back what I said.
I like building my models by hand. I actually have a few that I built, but they didn't turn out too good because I got the wrong glue. I grabbed glue that said quote-unquote model glue, and it melted the freaking models. So yeah,
Lost half my ruddy supplies in the river, but I still have the fish. You didn't die for nothing, lads.
what's this email I got? Okay, well, not worried about that.
As you heard, Pierce had a few turbulent experiences. Well, trust me when I tell you that there is more to come.
Honestly, the one thing I've been wanting for my birthday,
Experience in the first race.
my birthday for the past 2 or 3 years, I wanted to go back to the USS Yorktown, and I'm only like 3 hours away from the thing, so you know I could go myself. But the issue is that when I mentioned it this year to my mom, she goes, well, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, oh, I want to go to the Yorktown again. And she basically kind of ignored it. And I didn't do anything for my birthday this year. I forgot about. So yeah, that kind of hurt. This year was honestly the only year that my mom literally didn't do anything with me. Of course, she goes, well, I can take you out to eat for your birthday. Oh, wow.
Now you're going to challenge yourself even more in the time attack with a maxi buggy, the Peugeot 3008 DKR. This vehicle is elevated.
But my little brother got to go and do what he wanted to
as
do,
much
so
as a
yeah, that kind of
Ferrari
pissed me
Scuderia.
off.
I don't see how you could not have fun with it.
But she doesn't show favoritism, according to her. He went bowling, and of course I had to take him. I understand that bowling is a little bit easier to pay for and everything than going to the Yorktown and all, but still, it did hurt a lot to have my own mom basically reject what I wanted to do because of the fact that it was going to be too expensive. How do you know how old he is? I don't remember telling anybody. I'm having brain farts though, so whatever. Oh yeah, that's right, when I was on my rant yesterday, that's right. Yeah, he's like 16. And because of the fact that he quote-unquote has autism, my mom's basically refusing to let him go and take a driver's permit or anything. So basically, she thinks that, I guess she thinks that if she dies or something, that I'm gonna haul his ass around somewhere. No, that fucking ain't happening. He'll hire somebody to haul his ass around, because I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna grow up and be no chauffeur. My job is taking care of my disabled brother who's older than me, and every bit of weight goes to his rear end. And I also get paid to take care of my other brother too, which is the 16-year-old one. But,
Pieces log, entry 3. My pursuit of the best trails.
I'm looking into going
Motorfest
into
wants
mechanic
race with
school
all the trimmings. Once again, I'm going to give them
to
their
become a
money's worth.
mechanic so I can get the flip out of here. I'm not studying it yet, but once I get into a college and everything, I'm trying to wait till next year to do it, because by then I'm hoping to have my own vehicle. So and if I have my own vehicle, then I don't have to worry about, I'm gonna take your keys. That has been her threat that she has used every time I didn't do something to her liking.
I must admit, I wouldn't mind a vehicle with softer suspension than my old Defender right now. Back on white sand. The terrain should get less rocky from now on.
But life is life and I have to live it, so.
June's in sight. It's gonna be bumpy. Now that's hairy ground if ever I saw it.
1967 Chevy Impala. Why are you asking me all these questions? 2-door or 4-door? I'll take either one.
A resort. passing through. Enjoy your virgin pina coladas. Oh, I made a right mess of their garden. Ah, they'll just send a bill to Motorfest. So, let's talk vehicles. What can I recommend here? It's gotta be an official Rally Raid Survivor, a car with real guts, something French maybe. They do make some nice machines across the channel. How about the Peugeot 3008 DKR? Sturdy, V6 bi-turbo, dynamic. Pierce, you old devil, you've done it again. That's the perfect choice.
Well, you're not getting too personal, so I don't really care. If you start asking for my freaking email address and shit like that, I'm blocking your ass. What's your social security number? It's click. Oh, just something funny I came up with. There are people that have asked. And to be honest, I don't remember my social security number, so... My mom knows my social security number better than I do. I don't know! Alright, we got a 4-mile trek to go, so let's go on ahead and figure out where we're going.
That was quite a sizzle reel you created, driver. You take to these wild runs like a duck to water.
It's bad because, like, I have 2 viewers that have told me where they live. One lives in a state underneath me. The other lives in a state above me. So it's like one of those weird things where it's like, you know, I know there's viewers around that are pretty close and I could probably drive to. But it's like, that would be weird. If I didn't know my email address, I'd be very upset. Because, it is a very simple email address, I'll put it that way. My aunt made it for me when she programmed my phone, and I use it for everything now. It's probably not smart. I use the same password for everything too, because it's like just so much more simple. People have password books, and I'm over here like, nah, just let me use one password. I'll just change one thing about it, and it just makes things so much more simple. I used to, I think it's on my Roblox account, I made a different password, and this was a time where I wasn't thinking clearly, and now I can't remember what the password is, but luckily my Roblox is signed in already, so it's like one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, I remember this now. I used to be really good. A lot of people don't know this. I used to be like really good at math, like pre-algebra and stuff. My pre-algebra teacher in 8th grade, right? She went up to, like, she called me over to her desk one day, and she's like, He's like, why aren't you in algebra? You're really smart. You really shouldn't be in pre-algebra. You should be in algebra. And I'm like, you know, and then I got into algebra and I'm like, please kill me. Why would you recommend this to me, woman? I mean, that was a year later, but it was like, oh my God, why would you recommend this?
Entry 4. As I speak, the weather's rainy as hell. Reminds me of good old Berkshire. Her Lanewood's fields are as muddy as can be.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I think the easiest thing I ever did in algebra was like the equations with the letters where you had to solve for X or whatever. Like, that was some of the easiest crap ever, and then they started putting letters on both sides of the equation, and then it just, like, my brain fried after that moment. Like, when they start putting letters on both sides of the equation, it starts getting really, really difficult. And then, I think it was like Algebra 2 or something like that, or Advanced Algebra, whatever they called it. Like, that just broke me. I couldn't figure that shit out at all. And plus, the teacher that they had me dealing with, no, I have ADHD too. The teacher they had me dealing with was, well, the first one, this guy took a call during a test. Not even joking. He took a call during the test. And I was like suffering through depression really bad at that point. So like I hadn't been there, and I kept emailing the guy, and I was like, hey, I need this and this so I can get caught up. And he would never give me the shit I needed. And it was like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do? And I finally got to the point, I was like, you know what? This guy's going to be an ass. I'm going to be an ass too. I reported his ass to the principal. And the bitch, and I call her a bitch for a reason. The bitch, you want to know what she did? She fucking called him the day before and told him to put all the shit that I needed on the Google Classroom.
Ah, here they are. I finally found these waterfalls. Got to say, I was expecting something bigger. Now going through a series of curves on a downhill slope. It's a slippery ride, but my old Defender is holding up well. I spoke too soon, I'm stuck. Come on, you old wreck. Show me what your V8 is made of. Had to throw some weight overboard, but I'm finally out of this mess. Hopefully the compact Rubicon should hold better in the same conditions.
But yeah, like, I don't know. It's just, with my ADHD, apparently from what I understand, like, it's still there. You can definitely tell it in some of the streams. A lot of the streams, actually, probably. But from what I have been told, my ADHD isn't as obvious as other people's ADHD tends to be. And I'm like over here like, okay, whatever you say. Mercedes! Chris is probably asleep at this time. Either that or he's been watching the whole time.
It's all over with the rain, but the fields are still wet. Just the right amount of mud for motorcycling fun.
He always makes sandwiches, doesn't he? Like that. I don't know what it is with him and sandwiches, but dear God, that man makes more sandwiches than I know what to do with. Ow. If Volkswagen did legit make a truck, I'd probably buy one. Depending on what it looked. Oh, dude, they've released a new freaking ADHD kicks in. They've released a new VW bus. I saw it the other day. Dude, I wanted to die.
He made that choice.
Like, when I saw it, I wanted to legitimately die. Like, it was so ugly. I was like, how did they take the coolest looking bus and make it look so ugly that I want to gouge my eyes out when I see it? Also, I want to see if I can get a different color on this vehicle. Wrong button. That one. Exclusive. I forgot they had that one. Latest. Let's see what they have. There was a camo one that people made for it, and I had it on here. They got a Jurassic Park one. Yes, because Mercedes is fit in this. Here's one. Yeah, there's like two of them right here. Alright, which one looks better? I kind of like that one. That one looks the best. Unless I can find a different one. What is that? Oh God, no. Okay. We're gonna let there be carnage. Oh, I like that. That looks cool. Yeah. Yes, we are the police. Honolulu Police. Not gonna lie, that looks good. Wait, is that a Pikachu? Oh, Pikachu ain't no more, no more. Pikachu used to be the cute character. Now everybody seems to like that thing. What is this? And I'm done. Yep, Minions. Just want to die now after seeing that. Ooh, the crew. Now, I like that. That looks good. I like that one. Wait a minute. What's this? I saw something cool. Mine now. Just no hesitation. Just mine now. You know, I like that Jurassic Park a little bit better. I think it looks really good on there. Also, these are all player-made skins, by the way. These are all WUB customs. Nice. I like that. That was cool. I like the tinted out thing. I actually have to admit, I'm glad I'm not seeing as many Gooner. I had to open my mouth, didn't I? Why do I keep talking? I'm gonna take this and just go. I don't want to deal with it anymore. So I have a 7-mile long thing that I have to go do, so this ought to be entertaining. I can't wait to get the Donk versus Lowrider out. I think that'll look cool. Although I think the Lowriders arguably look better. Donk is just basically slapping massively over large tires with just rim on your car and then calling it Donk. And I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, it kind of pissed me off the other day. When I first streamed this, it was like the first episode I did on it. because they go, oh yeah, we have a streamer mode. It'll get rid of songs that'll get copyrighted. I got freaking copyrighted for like 2 songs that it played on the streamer mode. I got so pissed at that. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm freaking getting rid of the music. And I got rid of the music. And I hate that because I really like the music, but, you know, I wasn't going to risk getting copyrighted because of it. I tend not to ask questions that it's none of my business. That's why. I keep to myself. I figure there's a legitimate reason as to why you're not, unless you're like Jay and you just tell your mom, oh, I don't really want to go to school today, and your mom's like, okay. That's Jay's mom. Like, I can't tell you how many times he's told me that, I can't tell you how many times he's told me that he just told his mom he didn't want to go and he just didn't have to go. I'm like, man, I wish I had a mom like that when I was in school. What is it that you have that is... What are you sick with? Let me rephrase it to where I actually understand what the hell I'm saying. Ah, a cold. You know what's funny? I'm kind of intentionally trying to make myself sick right now. And I have the AC on and it's cold. Nothing, not a damn thing. I don't have a damn thing wrong with me. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, when I sleep at night, I can't stand the heat. My body gets really hot. So I turn on the AC and the fan's blowing right on my face. I am not sick, and I can't figure out why. It's like wintertime, and I'm still running the AC. Like, you know, sometimes I wonder, you know, I joke around about it a lot with my mom. I joke around with her. I said, Mom, you want to know why I just go out with a t-shirt and some shorts for a few hours? I don't wear shorts, ever. I wear jeans. It's just my style. I have like maybe 3 pairs of shorts. Actually, excuse me, I have like 2 that I wear. And the only time I wear those is like if somebody comes to the door and I don't want to walk out there with just shirt and underwear on. And by the way, I do walk outside barefoot in the cold with nothing but shirt and underwear on to go do certain things outside. So, yeah, there is that. And I'm still not fucking sick. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it makes you so mad because it's like I'm intentionally trying to, Oh, so you're one of the people that only wears shorts. It could be freaking fucking, excuse me, it could be fucking cold as hell outside and your ass is out there, I was about to say, I knew a guy who, I'm not even joking with you, it was winter time and the wind was blowing and it was cold as hell. This guy's out there with a t-shirt and shorts on. He's like, it's not that cold. Meanwhile, his skin is purple. It's like, dude, your skin says otherwise. He's like, nah, dude, I'm fine. It's like, no, you're not!
Entry 5. My last supplies got stolen by some wild animal last night. I cannot believe this. On the bright side, the rain has eased off and the dirt roads are much more passable now.
I'm not really going to worry about it too much as to what place I come with this one, because
Down the hill. A nice fun ride in the morning with some fun and easy turns.
I can't see shit.
I'll be reaching the wide expanse of Central pretty soon. I should get a whole different topology down there. Let's see how it looks.
Oh, I love these kind of jumps here.
I was right. Wide open
Wait!
countryside.
Oh my god, I died!
Guaranteed fun. Reminds me of riding motocross in the West Berks fields as a young lad with my cousins. Great stuff.
Should have done that backflip like I was gonna do. I landed with my face in the ground, man. There's no way I survived that.
Well, this is what it's gonna be then. A nice open mud playground for some fellow bike lovers to ride to
Oh,
their
you've got to
heart's
be kidding.
content.
No, fuck that. Excuse me, boys. Thank you. Meep, meep, meow. I think I need to raise the difficulty a little bit.
What kind of bike could they give the adventurers? I remember a superb customized KTM in the garage of the festival PR. I didn't quite catch her name. Mula? Honestly.
I'm stuck. I can't. Bike is broken. Bike is broken. There we go.
450 EXC. Probably the best power to weight ratio 4-stroke I've ever seen.
The bike was just stuck on wheelie. I'm gonna go right on up. And go right on this way.
Mula? Malu! Bloody hell, that's it, I got you. Don't know why that's sending me loopy. I've got to be careful. I haven't eaten in a while and Mother Nature might be starting to mess with my mind.
Okay, you prick. No, you're not winning this. Goodbye. Starting to piss me off.
It's gonna be a long night. I feel my energy running dangerously low.
Oh, God. Whew. Everyone else had the same bike. I had like some weird modification one. What would that fun game be?
This is not the last time you'll be handling bikes in this playlist. But right now, you're
Right now, shut up. Oh. I didn't say anything. Alright, let me get a different helmet. I don't even know how to pronounce that. There we go. I feel better now.
Going for another rugged ride with another four-wheeled vehicle. Also, it's going to be a night one, so keep your eyes peeled.
I really need to upgrade some vehicles. Okay, so it's gonna start here, I guess. This has always been my favorite part, is trying to make my vehicles as fast as I possibly can. So this thing goes 130 now, alright? So we're going to see how fast we can get it to go with all these modifications. 139, wow, we gave it a whole... Why does it do this to me? Thank you. Stupid game. Alright, so we got like one more part that we can mount. Yep. Oh my dear Jesus. Are we done yet, or are we going to keep on pissing me off? I think we're going to keep on pissing me off. And no, you won't see me driving the monster truck, because as you can see, it goes 225. It's really not worth the time. What? Why would you want me to physically put a weaker part on my boat? That makes absolutely no sense. Will y'all sit down and shut up for once? I want to try and do something right fast. Oh, come on. Well, I knew there wouldn't. Alright, let's see if I can find like a really, really good one. Hold on. No. No, that looks weird. No. Why? 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 I do like the German markings, but for this plane, no. Why? Ghost Recon. Not gonna lie, that looks really cool. I like that. I don't know. I don't like trying to guess. What is with this? The flip are we trying to do? Oh, no, I like that. That looks cool. That one might end up being the one that I choose. I was hoping somebody had done a Pappy one. We ain't Captain America. Somebody did a Duracell. Bro, that is like the most racist thing I've ever heard. But I know what country you're in now, but I'm not gonna fucking say it because it's gonna make me look like a racist asshole. Make noise. I don't think I like that very much. Hooligan. Or Hoonigan, excuse me. Hooligan, yeah, okay. Raw. That looks weird. Or sounds weird. Hydra Legion. That looks cool. And the fact that people think that quote-unquote Trump doesn't want them in his country is really pathetically stupid, and it shows that nobody knows any fucking thing. Trump doesn't have a problem with the Mexicans or the Hispanics, to be more accurate. He doesn't have a problem with them being here. It's just the fact that he doesn't like it that they come over here illegally. He doesn't mind if they're legal. Moon eyes? What the? Yeah, I think I might go back and do that other one. Pizza Sonic, dear Lord. Yeah, they got some weird ones on here. Where was that one that I liked? Yeah, there it is. I really got to get a different thing for the Mustang. That's the same one I had. There we go. We'll go top 100s. I like looking at these. Was that too fast? Is crazy. It's a weird looking Mustang though. Like, I don't remember a Mustang having that particular cockpit. They need to remodel it slightly. Oh, I'm doing the Tuskegee Airmen in honor of the Tuskegees. Wait a minute, who did Batman? Come on! Freaking Batman over here. Alright, let me keep going instead of goofing around. Honestly, dude, I really don't know. Other than, like, the only other country that I can really think of that... Wait, hold on. Full Gotham, slide into battle! Batman needs his supplies. Justice! Full Gotham! Why would they make me take like the most weirdest route to get here ever? You know what's gonna suck though? I have like 2 or 3 other vehicles that I have to drive. And it's gonna be a pain. I was watching a comic that somebody voiced over, and it was like I think it was Robin and Bruce Wayne. And they couldn't figure out how to tie a tie. And they were like, man, just call Alfred. And like, Alfred was on vacation, and they're like, no, we're not calling Alfred, we can do this ourselves. Nobody knew how to freaking tie a tie, which I can't say anything. I don't know how to tie a tie either. I get one of those clip-on things. You look professional. Trust. But nobody knew how to tie a tie, and then Wonder Woman just comes in and she's like, why don't you just, not wear a tie? What are they gonna do? Kick out the most richest guy in Gotham or whatever? And they all just kind of, just ended the call and went back to their duties. It was like really stupid, but really hilarious at the same time. But then the comment that was made afterwards, she was like, men. And I'm over here like, women have the biggest issue with trying to figure out what pair of shoes they should wear with their shirt and jeans. Like, everything is about fashion when it comes to women. Why are you talking about men not being able to wear ties? Like, come on. Women are way worse when it comes to dressing up. You give me a pair of jeans, a pair of boots, a pair of socks, a pair of underwear, a t-shirt that fits, and a baseball cap, I am the happiest person that you will ever run into. I don't care if there's freaking twigs in my hair or not. I will cover that shit up. I don't care.
I've been running on an empty stomach for days now. And tonight the mighty forces of Hawaii may get me after all. Ominous plants and lurking beasts thinking they can finally get a piece of old Pierce. But no way. I must complete my task. Gotta climb that hill to get an overview.
It's fine, I'm hitting everything in my path, it's fine. I love how they know that your intrusive thoughts will win out and you'll try and jump the freaking path.
I may have found a good spot for yet another ride, but not sure I have enough strength remaining to see this through.
Oh well, because I'm going around. Failed that miserably.
I'm in it up to my neck, damn it.
Come on, glide, baby. Holy water!
These wooden structures seem solid enough, but I need to keep my eyes peeled. There could be cracks or holes anywhere, and my tension is failing. Come on, stay awake, Pierce, old boy. You're not out of the woods yet.
Why is Pierce making himself struggle?
Didn't I already climb that hill? Damn it. I think I'm going in circles. That's it. I think hunger and exhaustion are getting to me. I'm starting to see things. I see goats in the sky. Tall, majestic creatures. They're like gladiators battling across the firmament. Marvelous. Wait a second. What forsaken country am I in? I'm losing it.
I haven't eaten all day, and my stomach is talking to me right now. It doesn't like me.
Probably my last words. I'm nearing starvation here. Might be about to embark on my last journey. It's okay. I've lived a full life, a beautiful adventure. Oh, a Turkish delight. I've just found a massive stash of sweets under the passenger seat. All right, I'm back and feeling more alive than ever. Must be this sugar rush. Let's finish this. All I need now is to come up with a car suggestion.
Oh, uh-oh.
Weird visions I had back there. Gladiators in the skies. Silly me. Eureka! The Jeep Gladiator. That's the one. It was here all along. The wilderness for its arena. Tell me, listeners, are you not entertained?
I gotta get off around 3 or 4 so I can go and I gotta go and what was it I had to do? So I can get a shower so I can go to church. So yeah, that's something else I gotta do.
Well, that was interesting. Getting closer to the tail end of the playlist. I hope this has been inspiring so far, driver.
Honestly, I've been more bored through this playlist than I have any other playlist. I'm not a really big off-roading person. I prefer rock crawling, and I think that's something that this is something I wish they would have added in here, as rock crawling. Oh dear Jesus. Yeah, this is gonna be impossible. I always like rock crawling better. I just feel like it's slightly more entertaining. Like, you know, my dad took me one time to like a dirt track to watch dirt cars and stuff race, and other than the sliding, like, there's really not anything interesting. Now, NASCAR used to be fun to watch. I say used to be because, you know, they're not now. Now it's just follow the leader.
You'd get to ride bikes again, right? Well, here it is. You're in for another biker event.
Down with the poles! Just murdering poles. It's fine. They never existed. Oh, that's a hill. Oh boy. Oh, please go up. Please go up. Up, 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 up. Oh!
Pierce has specified the KTM 450 yet again. He must be quite fond of that machine. Let's see if you will feel the same after this.
If this is the race, I already hate it. Downhill, yay! Here we go. Now this is where I'm gonna shine. Down with the trees! Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and die. That's... Nope, I'm fine. Oh boy, rock. Another rock. Oh look, another one. Whee! Hello there. Mm. Well, time for you to buy air. Okay, so I was right about this being the track. Oh god, here we go.
Pierce's log, entry number 7. What a great night. See? That's what I like about these wild escapades. You never know what's gonna happen. Anyway, I'm ready to move on. I'm currently driving on the edge of the mountains, and I think this is a route that calls for a bike. Let's see what happens if I keep following the ridge.
You fall off and you die.
Well, that's settled. This is going to be a bike event.
Oh, this ought to be interesting. Going ahead and get myself ready for this.
Stick with the KTM 450 here. The Austrian queen of the Enduro Kingdom, with its original competition look this time. Those guys know a thing or two about uneven terrain.
Hello, Demon Sumner.
I can see the Motorfest grounds from here.
That's a tree!
Glorious.
Oh my god! There's 8 trees. This is fine.
Had to take a little bathroom break before carrying on, and I happened to notice something a little peculiar. Bear prints all over the trail. Here, in the supposedly bear-free Hawaiian wilderness. Bloody mystery, but no time for that kind of monkey business. I've got an event to wrap up. Oh, yeah,
Doing
that's
stunts like that would
definitely
scare
getting
the
part of
ever-loving
show.
shart out of me.
Hell's bells! More bear tracks! That's starting to play on my mind, to be honest. The presence of a bear here is theoretically impossible, but I don't know. There could be some mighty nature force at work here. As someone once said, life finds a way. All right, Pierce, focus. Here comes a bit of a cliff. Oh, wow, my suspension felt that one for sure.
Yeah, I wonder if I'd get copyrighted if I played that song. I don't care. It's a funny song.
Okay, that part is complete. Those bear tracks are still listeners. Pierce, old boy, you'd better watch your back.
had this smirk on his face. That smirk to me is that look of you thought you could stop.
Oh, come on, really? No, I died.
And this vision, this movement, this revival, you thought you could do that by murdering me.
No, that's not my mom.
You got my body. You didn't get my soul.
Anyway, I gotta find that thing right fast. Here we go.
Nah, I say let it die, let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up and come on.
I'm sorry, I just had to. Well, this is a 13-mile long thing. I'm not watching a movie. I was looking at YouTube Shorts.
Some big things still in store.
Let it die, let it die, let it shrivel up. I'm sorry, I had to pull that up because it's too funny. This thing tops out at 142. That's honestly kind of sad. Probably not. I don't know. I don't honestly mess with a lot of games. Like, I normally just choose the ones that I like and just go on from there. I bought one game one time that I thought I would like, and I played it for a little bit. I got into the mods, and actually I think you can still find it on the channel. But it was a game called Property Damage, not property, Pawperty, P-A-W, Perty, and it was basically a furry game, basically. And you know, I had been seeing videos and stuff of it, so I'm like, let me see what this is about. And it looked like it would be entertaining until I went into the mods. That is Gooner Central in those mods, I'll tell you. Like, it is Gooner Central in that mod section of that thing. There was a Judy Hopps mod, and I downloaded it, of course, because, you know, I thought it was cool. And I got to looking through it, and they had a skin that put Judy in a bikini, and I died. I wanted to die at that point because it was already bad enough that they made her features overly large for her shape and size. But then they did that, and I died of cringe and just wanting to bleach my eyes from what I saw. I don't mess with the game anymore. It's still there, but I just don't mess with it anymore. Like, most of the time I forget it's there. Like, I forget it's on my... I'm probably going to end up getting rid of it. But it's honestly the only game I've been able to find anything about Judy Hopps in. But the fact that they did that to her makes me just not play it at all, so. I know there was like a weird game. I can't remember what it was. A phone game. And no, this game wasn't a furry sex game either. If you were paying attention, it was quite literally. And I can explain you. So you know how like there's like the Holio. I don't know if you've heard of these games on your phone before. Like the Holio game where you have the hole and you're supposed to swallow things and it makes you bigger, the hole bigger or whatever. So it's basically that, only difference is you're smashing things instead. And every time you smash something, it makes your character grow in size, and you have to get to a certain amount of feet or points or whatever in order to win. And that's what that game is. And it's a good game. I mean, I like the original characters. The original characters are really cool. But for me, it was one of those things where it was like, you know, they made it weird, and I couldn't bring myself to play it anymore. So yeah, I might do it today, honestly. I'm probably going to get rid of that. Because it's just nothing but like Gooner skins on there. Like, I'm not even joking, it's just Gooner. Like, you want to know how Gooner it is, okay? So, does anyone remember the Transformers Prime TV show? I know I do. I loved it. I'll think about it. I might look it up or something. I don't know. We'll see. So, who remembers RC, the little motorcycle bot? So, they have her in there, but let's just say they gooned her a lot. Like, they made her Gooner material at that point. That is how bad it went. Yeah, the people that own this game are Gooners, and I'm probably gonna get rid of it because I really don't want to. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Matter of fact, I hate it. I hate the game. It was fun when I first got it because I did like the original characters. I thought the original characters were pretty cool. But I think the thing that got me with the Judy one is it gives like a... Just don't worry about it. I'm not streaming it ever again. I won't support that game ever. But, when they did the Judy one, they were talking about they were doing this...
Looks like, yet again, he got himself caught in quite a situation.
So they, in the description for Judy, it was talking about they had this macro program that they were doing, where basically, you know, people that were small wanted to, you know, be able to actually help out or whatever. They called it the macro force or whatever. And apparently Judy wanted to do it, but she wanted, and this is where they lost me, and I was like, yep, this is just Gooner material, like, way too hard right now. They made her want to do it, but in order for her to do it, she wanted 2 features, quote unquote, added. And I'm going to let you guys guess what those features were. And that was where it lost me. Because, I'm sorry, I love Judy. I love the character Judy Hopps. She is probably my favorite animated character of all time. Coming by a close second with Ferdinand. I love Ferdinand. That was a great movie, by the way. 10 out of 10 on Ferdinand. I love that movie.
This is log entry 8. I'm sure of it now. I'm dealing with a bloody bear. According to the news flash I managed to get, the big furry thing escaped from the Honolulu Zoo.
Give me a second.
He's tracked me all the way to the volcano. That Paddington's after me.
Ow, that's a rock.
One more time.
Brakes are great. Brakes are great. All right, here we go. We got it now. Jump. Yeehaw! All right, here we go.
I'm gonna climb to the top. You want a piece of me, Teddy B? Come and get me up there.
But anyway, Judy does not, no, she doesn't strike me as that kind of person at all. And not only that, you know, since we're on that subject, Judy also doesn't strike me with the kind of person that would get into a relationship with Nick. We'll just put it that way.
He's managed to follow me up here. Damn it, he's pressuring me. Going back down at full speed, no choice. All right, try to catch me now, you fat bastard.
There's a very high rate of speed on a descent, but okay, we're going to make it a little bit faster.
Good grief, my car almost ended up on this roof. To anybody listening, use a proper sturdy machine for this ride. Like a Hummer, or maybe a bloody tank. What the hell? This animal's not giving up. Maybe some sharp zigs and zags will catch him off guard. Wait for it. Sharp left. Now, to the right. That's it, I think I'm safe. Who's laughing now, bear boy?
But yeah, I'm excited for to put it frankly, well, that's interesting. Anyway, give me just a second. Oh my god, how many more of these things do I have to do? Alright, we'll fly the airplane. Holy crap.
Well, sounds like our good friend Pierce was in a tight spot back there. But anyway, back to business. This is your last chance for off-road glory, and it's bound to be difficult. You'll have to keep control of a fast rally car through the narrowest parts of Hawaii. This is the final event of this Motorfest series, and it's a banger.
But yeah, I'm excited for Zootopia 2, but I'm also cautious about it. Because the amount of people that are trying way too hard to get Nick and Judy to go together is kind of annoying.
Spoil anything for you, but well, I do have one question. Do all humans talk to bears?
At a land. This ought to be entertaining. Boom! I landed it! But anyway, enough of that subject. I'm kind of done with that subject for today, honestly. It does nothing but make me upset when I think about all the tryhards that are trying way too hard to make Nick and Judy. Hasn't Zootopia 2 come out yet? No, not yet. It's due to go or come out in theaters on the 26th, which
Entry 9. Holy marmalade, another eventful night.
let me pause it for this. It's due to come out on the 26th, which the 27th was when I was originally planning to go and watch it, but apparently it's coming out a day beforehand in the theater that I'm going to watch it, so I'm waiting until the 28th to go and watch it. I'm hoping by then the crowds won't be massive, so I can actually get in there and get a seat. I'm actually they did no Zootopia already came out. Zootopia 2 is the one that they're releasing this year.
That bear eventually caught up with me. Such a resilient opponent. You gotta respect that. But hey, you know what? He turned out to be quite the nice fella. Once we got past the silliness, we really got on like a house on fire. We've got a lot in common, actually. Anyway, we chatted over a fish supper, then went our separate ways. Vaya con Dios, my runaway friend. Live free, I say.
I'm excited to see the film more or less because I'm curious what the story's gonna hold. But at the same time, I'm worried that they're going to make the mistake of making Nick and Judy a couple, and it's just going to ruin.
Back to work. Our very last trail. I started way up in the mountains, and I'm currently
It's going to ruin
wild on
the
descent.
ability for them to make more.
Undoubtedly
Because,
calls for
all right, so let me ask you this. So in any like villain-based movie, when there's a couple involved, who does the villain, if they have a child, who does the villain normally go after? Or if they don't have a child and it's just the two of them and one of them's involved but the other one isn't, who does the villain normally go after? In a case where they don't have children, it's normally the other spouse to get them to do what they want. And in the cases of I'll explain that in a second. Hold on. And then in a case with children, the villain always goes after the children. So my thing is, if they make Nick and Judy a couple, it is going to turn into one of the most predictable outcomes in a film. Because it's going to be like, oh, look, the villain's going to go after the children. You know, and that's more or less why I say I think they need to remain as friends. Because, yes, still the whole kidnapping of the friend can make them whatever, but for me it would be less likely for something like that to happen rather than if they were a couple. And people, like, I did a vote, and it's like hovering around 69-70% of people say that they want Nick and Judy to be a couple by the end of the film. And it's like, why do you want it in this one when you can have a whole movie about them being a couple if they decide to do a third one? But the thing that kind of blew me away a little bit was Jared Bush, which is the director of Zootopia 2 and coincidentally the director of Zootopia. He made a comment that makes me think that I don't think he's going to give the shippers what they want. And it's that he made the comment. Give me a second, let me finish this. I'll talk about it.
Four-wheel drive. A car that goes like the blazes but still thrives in the tightest of curves. My word, this is going to be spectacular.
That's a bridge. Man, I suck at corners. But he made the comment that he wanted to do something where the audience would go, wow, I didn't expect that. So here's my reasoning behind why I don't think that they're going to hook Nick and Judy up. I get the feeling that they're, and here's why. Everybody predicts, or everybody is predicting that they're going to hook Nick and Judy up. It just feels like something that Jared Bush is going to be like, ha, I got you guys hoping. Nope, it's not happening. But at the same time, I'm getting a bad feeling that he is going to do it. And it's going to, like, for me, it's going to ruin the movies. The rest of them, if they make any more.
That's it. Got all I
Because
need for
at that point, Disney's no longer listening to everybody. They're only listening to a select few, and it's going to make me feel like my opinion doesn't matter. And there is a way, and they figured it out now.
bloody journey. We're through, listeners. Until our next adventure, peace out.
The thing that kind of aggravates me a little bit is I'm gonna kind of, I don't think they'll make either one of them die, because that would be, how do I put it? That would cause a lot of people to get angry. Maybe one of them getting hurt and ending up in the hospital, maybe, but the dying, no. The baby from the first movie is gonna do something. You mean the Fennec? Nah, Fennec's
Make sure to
Fennec's
get
actually
your-
helping them in this movie. Of course, the voice actor for Fennec is dead now, so they got permission from the family to use his voice. So I'm guessing they're using AI or something to make his voice for the lines. Honestly, like, since we're talking about it, I get the feeling, like, I already kind of have an idea on who the villain is. Or at least one of the smaller villains. But see, this is the thing that kind of pisses me off. They've kind of already exposed who the villain is. Which is, of course, I won't spoil it for you guys. They've already exposed who the villain is, basically. And they've exposed that Nick and Judy are having partnership issues. And see, that's the thing that kind of doesn't make any sense with me. People are talking about, oh, well, Nick and Judy should get together, yada, yada, yada.
It's a rough one.
And somebody pointed it out, and I wasn't really paying attention to it as much until they said something about it. But they had a point. Somebody mentioned that if Nick and Judy are already having issues as police partners, what does anybody think's going to happen if they become a couple? Like, think about it for a second. They're going to end up breaking up before
As
anything.
you've seen, even the most
anything else.
specialist wouldn't get out of this playlist unscathed. Yep, and that's an understatement.
Trust me, guys, I know what I'm doing. Holy shit! Oh, I was hoping for more. There we go. Holy shit! Can we get a slow motion version of that, please? And just me voicing over, holy shit! Course! Oh! It's like a modified dirt bike for the road.
Container right ahead. This time, we got you a special edition of the Jeep Wrangler. Your off-roading addiction just took a turn for the worse.
No, see, you got me a Jeep Wrangler, so that just means that my Jeep will end up in the shop more than it will anywhere else, so it's fine. Oh, my arm. Oh, I gotta... Oof, there we go. I get jammed there for a second. Alright, so to kind of give you guys a thing, so this person that I'm subscribed to that gives updates on the stuff, he goes 20 days, and it's a World of Zootopia, 20 days until Zootopia 2, right? And it's a picture of Nick looking up, and Judy's looking kind of up. It looks like they're kind of looking at the same thing, and they're kind of blushing. And, of course, this is what somebody said, and this is what made me pissed off. Alright, this is, and I'm gonna, make a lot of people go, oh my god, will he ever shut up about it? Just give me a little bit, and I promise I will. Alright. Somebody's out there being like, yeah, I doubt it. They go, this is such a beautiful Wild Hops picture, fingers crossed for them. And I said this, I said, can't wait to see the film. I just hope it doesn't focus on the ship the whole movie, or at all is preferable. I'm doing that in spite of the other people, but I don't really care. Hold on a minute.
Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta change my brother and change his bed, so I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Whew. I'm back. Ow, my back. Oh, great, Chris is here. Yeah.
Hope you've got that winning attitude.
Wait a minute, hold on. Something about a redeem code thing. Huh. I was hoping this one would come with it. Hi, Chris. Alright, we gotta go do this next race, so. How to make Chris feel like he's not loved. Oh great, Chris is here.
Time for something fresh and new.
Alright, let's go do this race or this stuff and
You've got an incoming call from a certain Daddy Dog 303. I'm picking it up.
Hey, D. It's Weasel. Remember? From Don't Be Lowrider. My dude, I got a plan I think you might like. A party. A little underground racing. Maybe a chance to make a few bucks.
I don't see this activity on the Motorfest lineup.
probably not today, but there will be a War Thunder stream today.
Don't kill my buzz just yet. You guys hear me out. Listen, I ain't quit Hawaii after a little contest against them lowriders. I stuck around with a cousin of mine, did a little business, made a few deals.
Business.
Anyway, my cousin overheard some folks talking about some street races that's going on right now. Thing is, when he asked them about it, they just froze and got all weird and shady. Couldn't get them to speak another word. But ain't no secret safe from me, D. I'm finna find out like that Huggy Bear brother. So that's what I did. See, the whole thing ain't part of Motorfest. They off the grid like that. Crew goes by the name of Monkey's Kitchen. That's not all. I know where they hang out, too. And I also happen to know that they'll welcome any new street rider, as long as they got a free spirit and a big BMW. Yeah, they got a thing for them European cars. What do you think? You in? Of course you are. Yeah. Cora, bring my baby D to the spot I'm sending you. That's where that Monkey's Kitchen is.
Mr. Weasel, I'm only programmed to guide festival goers to Motorfest activities.
Oh, come on now. How you gonna be like that when we try to have a good time? Be like an AIWA, know what I'm saying?
I am not sure what that means.
AI with attitude.
Oh, okay. All right, I guess. Let's find the monkeys.
Now that's what I want to hear. See you, folks.
Why I'm able to get this little car almost up to 200, I don't know, but yes, physics. It slightly bothers me that I'm able to get this car up to 200, honestly. This is normal racing for me, just slam into everything to stop, you know. The fact that this thing has 4 seats is kind of scary. Hey Chris, remember earlier when we were playing and that guy was complaining about the yaks? And I'm over here like, dude, I'm in a 4.0. If you can't kill me, that's not my fault. I don't know if I pissed him off, but like, it was still funny as hell. Also, I'm only going to be able to play until about 4:30 for me, which y'all will know when that is because of the fact that my alarm will probably go off at 4, so y'all know it only 30 minutes from there, so I can get ready to go to church. You know what? I got a nice little surprise for that player. Where's my hypercar? I'm not going 200. I'm going 209. Don't worry, we'll switch back. It's just this is a little bit faster. I do have a Lambo, by the way, if anybody's interested. Well, that's embarrassing. View bundles.
These guys, they off the grid like that. Crew goes by the name of Monkey's Kitchen.
Oh, that Mercedes, that was nice.
Man, this is dope. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna regret this.
To the next.
Alright, well, first of all, I ain't freaking driving no car without knowing what the flip I'm walking into. There is nothing I can do to this car! What the... I'm gonna throw a head gasket.
Next objective.
Ooh, it's the perfect time to make content for my socials. Gambling, custo, wild races. Oh, my OG's gonna love it. Taking care of your community is taking care of your business, B. You know what I'm saying?
Ow. It's fine, that'll buff out.
I got the lowdown on today's little gathering. Meeting points, North County Louis. Time to see what these monkeys packing under their hood. We're doing this. It's you and me, bro.
Well,
Oh, my bad. You, me, and our rogue AI homegirl right here. AWOL from Motorfest and ready to kick some apes. Yeah! Can you get our boy to the place I forwarded you?
no problem, Mr. Weasel. GPS is all set.
Right on.
Hey look, it's already buffing out. Holy shit! I was supposed to drift, you... The game's starting to burn. And I'm playing it so much.
All right, D. The pimping of your car starts now. Let's start with them fenders, especially that wheel cage. Now, don't hold back now. Get that sauce on there.
All right, cool.
You love it, right? Yeah, you do. Now these guys love to gamble. So let's see what kind of money they're putting on this race. Looks like they want to ante up. More aggressive opponents for more money. And my bet is that it's just the beginning. Hell yeah, player. That's what's up.
I'll do it this one time.
What's up, y'all? This is your boy Weasel D, a.k.a. Daddy Dog, coming to you from a monkey's kitchen party. NK is taking over the street with a wild race is just about to start. The rules, Pizza Atlanta, is a street race, my dog. There ain't no rules. What do we got? A BMW M3. European, of course. Not bad, not bad. Zooming in on these rims, though, I gotta tell you, they out of this world. Shiny like my uncle's silverware. Oh, damn, that's the great Rafiki over there. Meaning the show's about to start. I'm being kindly asked to leave, ladies and gentlemen. real, my OGs? Let's see if the monkeys can drive as good as they party. Now, you still on the Daddy Dog 303 feed, where I take you on a dive into the MK lifestyle. The race is on, and our badass driver's currently in the pit with his dash cam and shit. My boy D. Say hi, D. Yeah, as you can see, our brother here ain't the chatty.
I don't care about the bonus. It ain't that important.
All right, D. Pimping a real car starts now. Let's start with them fenders, especially that wheel camber. Now, don't hold back now. Get that sauce on there. Looks like they want to ante up. More aggressive opponents for more money. And my bet is that it's just the beginning. No big deal. We'll impress them another way. What's up, y'all? This is your boy Weasel D. Hey.
Alright, we'll just skip through that. All those wheel cambers and stuff, it looks so pathetically stupid. I hate what I did to mine, but guess you had to do something, so I did.
Things are getting real, my OGs. Let's see if the monkeys can drive as good as they party. Now, you still on the Daddy Dog 303 feed, where I take you on a dive into the MK lifestyle. The race is on, and our badass driver's currently in the pit with his dash cam and shit. My boy D. Say hi, D. Yeah, as you can see, our brother here ain't the chatty type. Prefers to play it like Ryan G. Silent and focused. I respect that. Hey, I don't want to see no Silent Bob jokes in the chat. You got this, D. Rock that Beamer M3 from the get-go and watch that traffic. Ain't nobody gonna pull over to let you through. Not like it had time anyway. You got to swim, you know what I mean? Improvised, chaotic street races in broad daylight. I don't know if that's provocative or plain insanity, but I love it.
I just went sideways.
Ooh, and that crazy ass jump right there set the tone right away.
What the? Okay, the one pole that I can't break. Oh shoot, I did it again.
This time,
Oh, reverse.
kind rewinds.
Going down the canal, of course, because these guys, oh, they don't give a crap.
Bye. Meow.
Quick recap for the latecomers. My friend D and I are taking part in the Monkey's Kitchen movement. He drives, I stream. Yeah.
That was probably the smoothest drift you guys are going to get out of me.
As you can see, the collective has already got hold of Kalu. Painted the MK colors all over town like it's their own freaking room. And using these damn streets like a playground. Just because, screw it, they're the monkey's kitchen.
Monkey's Kitchen honestly sounds like a restaurant name, not gonna lie. Like a really damn good tasting restaurant too. I want to go to that Monkey's Kitchen.
Ain't no party like a dog party. But I gotta say, these guys know they stuff. Kahalui's 100% MK territory right now. And ain't nobody in town who dare say otherwise. Right on, folks. The kitchen is open for business.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am actually going to, I think, end it here for now. I hope everybody has a lovely day. And remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.